Today's book is called Dragon Rose, and the full series is called Tales of the Latter Kingdom. I'm not sure how many books of these there are, but I have like the first box set, and then there's also a second box set. I think there might be 9, but from what I can tell, they all appear to be separate stories. So, the story is basically Beauty and the Beast. Like, that's kind of it. There's a guy in a castle that no one has seen anymore, and everyone calls him a monster. And yeah, this one really pretty girl is gonna go up there, and she's gonna like heal his heart, and then he's gonna be handsome again. That's literally the entire book. But anyway, there's this girl named Rieni. She's an artist, which is a boy's trade, so people don't want her to do that. She's also the eldest daughter, but she's yet to marry, and her parents want her to marry because if she doesn't marry or she gets chosen before 21, then she's eligible to go up to the castle where the guy is and end up being his bride, which nobody wants. No one wants to be their bride. So the way that they know they have to choose a bride is that like a red flag will fly above the castle, like in the sky. At least I think it's a flag. They say it's like a gash on the sky, which I don't understand what that means. So the red flag flies, obviously. Rieni's friend, who is already engaged, gets chosen, and Rieni, Hunger Games style, is like, nah, I'll go because who cares? How is he supposed to know who gets chosen? So he goes, and he's all covered up, and like he kisses her, but she makes her close her eyes, and yeah. So the girls who leave before 20, they come back to the village or they die, and like the town was blighted up until they began giving a daughter whenever he asked. Rieni likes him and she keeps dreaming of a dude, and because she's dreaming of a dude and he's handsome and we don't know what the guy looks like, obviously it's him. So Rieni's getting used to life there. It's all very quiet. They let her paint. He doesn't care that she paints, which is pretty cool. Rieni found a gravesite for all of the brides, and she wasn't supposed to go out there, but who cares? And they keep saying that, like, winter isn't going to be very fun here, but who cares? The guy's name is also Theoran. Theoran. He pushes her away, but Rieni doesn't care, and she doesn't understand why he married her. He's just going to push her away. And then chapter 14 happens, and I wasn't sure what happened in chapter 14 until I read chapter 15, because chapter 15 explains everything that's been happening. So basically what happened is that Theron was like a really cute dude, and he went to the capital and he met this girl, and this girl wanted to be with him, but he was like, nah, I don't really want to be with you, you should stay with your dad. And he went home telling her clearly, I don't want to be with you. So she followed him to his house, and he was like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to send you home. I don't want to be with you. So she went out into the forest and killed herself. So Theron, being a nice person, tried to like tell her dad what happened so that he didn't have to always wonder what happened to his daughter. So her dad, who was a warlock, decided to curse Theron and the town that he lived in, because he thought that Theron seduced his daughter and forced her to kill herself. So the town is now blighted because of this, and he has to take a bride so that like the town is prosperous and fine. And then if he doesn't take a bride, then the town gets blighted again. But every single winter, the brides will all kill themselves because of the curse. And that's what was happening to Rieni. And yeah, I mean, that's a lot just to punish this one dude. But I mean, I guess it works. And Rieni broke the curse by like falling in love with him like completely. And I don't think he's an actual dragon. Like, he had wings and he had scales, but I don't think and he was like immortal. He lived for like 500 years. And she drew his actual face. And like, I guess in 500 years there's never been another artist which I guess is fair, but still. And yeah, I don't know. Keeping the bride from trying to kill herself would make her injure herself, and or others would start injuring themselves. And yeah, by drawing his real face, I guess she broke the curse. I don't know. Um, so it is obviously Beauty and the Beast, but like there didn't feel like any build up to chapter 14 where Rieni was going to try and kill herself. Like, yeah, she got a little bit sick, but there was no build up to that. And no one was telling her anything, which I feel like if you let them like I guess the curse was saying that like if no one knows what you actually look like, then how could they fall in love with you? Which is why Rieni's being an artist came in handy. I don't know. Um, I mean, I read the whole thing because I wanted to know Theron's deal. So I don't know if he'll actually die now. And the mage's punishment was kind of ridiculous because like you punish the one person, you don't punish everybody. Like with Beauty and the Beast, like the story that Disney published at least, I'm pretty sure like the town was fine mostly, like besides being a medieval town that's poor, it was fine. Like nobody it's so dumb. Like why would you do that? Um yeah, I mean, in terms of where this book goes, like I'm gonna read the rest of them. I'm pretty sure they're not related to each other in any sort of fashion. So I'm gonna read the rest of them, and I'm kind of in the mood for some books that just stand alone, but I can't seem to find any of those on Amazon because I'm bad at looking for those types of things, which is fine. Uh, it's the bottom book on the book list, so it's underneath Chosen and all of that. Uh, yeah, it's not a bad book. If you like adaptations of Beauty and the Beast, then I think you would like this. It's not. I don't think it's not a particularly good one, but it's also not. It's not bad. Like I would recommend this book if you like adaptations of Beauty and the Beast because that's very clearly what it is. Yeah. This my videos keep getting shorter and shorter, and like I don't want them to be so short, but at the same time, I'm not trying to push it with inauthentic material.